The Millennium Estoril Open courts were looking magnificent on day 3 with another high-quality order of play and more fine weather for the fans on site to enjoy. And those through the gates early had come to see top seed Pablo Busta take on fellow Spaniard Tommy Robredo in the first centre court match of the day. Busta had lost all 3 meetings with Robredo, and once more the 35-year-old former world number 5 was giving him plenty to think about. The first set was decided by a tie-break, and it was Busta who raised his game just in time. Although the shootout went Busta's way 7-5, Robredo kept on fighting, and quality such as this earned him an early break in the second. Busta, last year's runner-up, used some aggressive tennis to get himself back on track before quickly earning himself 3 match points with Robredo serving at 5-6. The top seed wrapped things up in style to book his place in the quarter-finals.
I practiced with him a lot of times when I arrived to Barcelona. Maybe he was one of my examples when I arrived to Barcelona, so for me it's very special to win this match.
The Portuguese fans had one of their own to support in the second match on centre when Gasquet faced the defending champion Nicolas Almagro, with the winner going through to face Busta on Friday. Former top 10 star Almagro had a bit too much power for the world number 107, quickly building a healthy lead. And that was the story of the match. Almagro winning 6-1, 6-2 in just 64 minutes to make it 7 wins in a row in Estoril.
Today I think is close to the perfection, but you know that the sport is really difficult. Some days you can play like today, but some days you cannot put a ball inside the court. But today was fantastic, and I want to enjoy that match.
The 2015 champion and second seed Gasquet had the fans enthralled in the third match on courts when he faced Argentine clay court specialist Berlocq for a place in the last 8. Despite having missed a large chunk of the season already after appendicitis surgery, it was Gasquet with all the answers early on. The Frenchman raced through the first set and was up a break in the second before Berlocq worked his way back into the match with some delicate touches. Gasquet immediately put himself back in front, however, with a break in the very next game. And this time, he made no mistake, finishing the job.
For me, it's very tough, to come back after after what I had, it was very difficult. 2 months I didn't play, so of course it's always difficult to come back on the tour playing great players like Carlos, especially on clay court. So I need to be physically ready to play these matches. I'm feeling better than last week in Barcelona, so it's important for me.
In the last match of the day, under the lights, world number 242 Joao Dominguez took on big South African Kevin Anderson, and it was the underdog who caught fire late in the first set. Anderson, though, used all his experience to fight his way back into the contest by taking the second 6-3. Cheered on by a vocal Portuguese crowd, Dominguez stayed with Anderson throughout an enthralling decider. But after nearly 2.5 hours on court, it was the South African who came out on top, 7-5 in the third.